Justin, what's your reaction to that? Not necessarily the result, but the performance to lead to the result.
Disappointed on the way we kind of started our effort of playing today. I mean, we talked about over and over how, you know, Kansas is going to come out here and give us everything they got, no matter if they were down a couple men or if they had guys foul out, that we have to be prepared mentally and physically, that they're a really good coach, well-coached team and very competitive. And I'm just disappointed how my guys have allowed them to get their motor going and get their confidence built and to end up beating us like they did. So it's just a disappointing factor for me as a coach. But, I mean, at the end of the day, my guys competed to find a way to get back into the game and had a chance to win.
You fought so hard to beat an understrength Phoenix really well. You feel maybe the team tonight, even though they said the right things, thought they could cruise through an understrength Cairns and get it done?
Say it one more time.
Do you think they thought they could cruise past Cairns understrength?
Well, I mean, I hope not, but that was something I remind them that they can't do. And, you know, I mean, I just, over and over, I was letting them know that, you know, Cairns is a really mentally tough team and they compete for 40 minutes. So you have to really put them down. You can't just allow them to hang around or build their confidence up. So I hope my guys didn't think that, because, once again, that was something we mentioned that we didn't want to do.
Is rebounding one of the more frustrating areas for you tonight?
Yes, and allowing 29 second chance points and us going for 20 to 32 from the free throw line. I mean, we were really adamant about working on our free throws this past couple days since the Brisbane and Taz game, because that was something that was our kryptonite and lingered and you know, cost us a game here and there, or could have cost us one in Taz. And so, you know, me seeing my guys not focusing and making those free throws at home when they had the opportunity, you know, to put the game away or give us a better lead, we was unable to do that.
AJ, it must be disappointing for you too. You had some really good minutes, but you can't celebrate because the team didn't win.
Yeah, disappointing for sure.
Can you say that Gary, JT, 36, just monstrous stuff? Looked like it was enough, but his performance, one of the absolute best of the season across the league.
Gary played unbelievable well tonight. You know, I mean, when a team like that goes small, you know, and have McCall or somebody like that guard Gary at the 4, we want to make sure we expose that mismatch. And he took advantage of it. He got hot early, and we just wanted to feed off him a little bit more. But I think on the defensive end, we just couldn't get no stops to get a run.
Do you think, was that part of the minutes, obviously, especially early on, that obviously Sam and Gary ended up playing on Lockie? I don't know if there was an issue with him, but I think he had 40 seconds or something early on. Was that part of it, sort of playing, given they were down a couple of bigs, to really go to that well with Sam and Gary there?
Yeah, we once again want to keep building those guys' confidence up to make this run to the playoffs, and we want to make sure that their continuity gels in all types of mismatches or matchups that other teams try to give to us. So we want to put a lot of, make sure, not pressure, but just give them a lot of run in that position.
So was it something sticking with the starters earlier too? Did you think you weren't quite getting the start and you wanted to leave them out there to make sure you stay on top? Because there's a lot of ebbs and flows in that one.
Yeah. I mean, our starters, for the most part, that they've allowed us to, you know, to build this at one time 7-3 record, right? And so we wanted to make sure that that's something that they start to, you know, figure out on their own. But I mean, our bench is, once again, our strength. I didn't use it as in depth as most games that I do, because once again, we are trying to find, you know, that continuity of that 8, 9 guys that can sit up there and help us make that run. But once again, our strength is in our bench, so we might have to revisit that.
So yeah, especially given another short turnaround into an Adelaide game, yeah, that's obviously they all are, but I think that brings you to 9 and 11 as the first back-to-back loss you've had since you took over.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot riding on this one.
It is. It is. I mean, this one and any other one that we play, but yes, when Adelaide comes into the place, we got to protect our house. You know, that's one of the main messages that, you know, we repeat over here over and over. We have to win at home. We got to find a way to win on the road or split on the road, but at the home, we got to protect.
Disappointing for you tonight. You can't assess. I know free throws were an impact tonight. They weren't the only thing. It's a big turnaround. How do you and the boys change that for the Adelaide game, knowing that you don't have time to dwell on this game?
Well, I mean, I just challenge them as basketball professionals. Like, you know, we gave one away, and your job is to come back and regroup, refocus, and come play way harder, be way more focused than you were today to help us win. So, you know, there's little things that we'll take away to say, hey, we got to improve, or this should not have happened. But as just for a mental standpoint, these guys are professional basketball players, and as I challenge them with certain areas, and I hope that they change it when it comes to Saturday.
Justin, how was AJ's game tonight? Good minutes and that sort of thing with him?
Young man played solid on both ends. I mean, he was a spark that we needed at that time. There was things that he could do that when my guys get tired or need somebody to turn it up a little bit more, he came and found his way here and there. So he rebounded well. I think he was our top 2 or top 3 rebounders in the minutes that he played. So that's let him know how talented he can be when he gets out there and play those minutes.
Is there added pressure for him, obviously, going on the game with the amount of scouts who are in the venue and a lot of people over in the US watching him here in the venue? Like, what do you say to him about that and to just try to block that out?
I mean, just keep practicing hard and keep playing basketball. Like, this is what you've been doing, and this is the opportunity that you've been wanting your whole life, to be able to see hear your name get called, hopefully sometime next year. And so the people won't have to scout you and watch you. So if you trust your craft, if you trust your work ethic, it's just like tying your shoes. It's something that you normally know how to do, right? Just go out there and naturally do it. So I think that's just him keep consistently putting the work in and believing in his teammates that he would really his skill set would show what the scouts came out here looking for.
And AJ, from your point of view, with those people in the venue, do you think about it at all, or knowing that they're here?
No, not really. I just play my games of basketball at the end of the day. I just go out there and play, try to get the win.
AJ, some of your speed in transition is breathtaking. When you take a defensive rebound, what goes through your mind as you grab the ball? What do you think?
To get on the rim. That's what he tells me every time. Just try to get on the rim.
You got the ball, and then what do you think?
Like once I get the ball?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like trying to get on the rim, like on the other side, like trying to attack the rim, trying to make a play for myself or somebody else. Just trying to like put pressure on the defense.
Just one more from me, Coach, about Gary Clark. 36 points as Mitch touched on. But so many of his players were just genuinely tough basketball players, and he's got a bit of a sore knee. So to play that tough with that knee, how much praise do you have for that style of play?
A ton. I mean, Gary, we check and make sure that if he's physically okay to fight through it, and once he gives me the thumbs up and he doesn't seem like he's lingering and showing it, I mean, I expect him to be the Gary Clark that we recruited him to be. And tonight shows that he's obviously getting real comfortable of the style of play that we're playing and how, the FIBA works out here as, of the pace. So Gary's, I think, once he's healthy and as healthy as he's going to be good for us.
Why should he be in the All-NBL first team?
Why should he be? Because I believe he's the best stretch four in the league. You know what I mean? So, there's things that nobody around here, too many guys can do that he can. So he's really consistent. So he should be in the first team All-NBL.
Cole's come back to the club as a replacement player. Did you feel that he's not ready to get on board yet?
He just got here a couple days ago, so I mean, there's sets and things. He still has to get his wind going, so there was nothing. His position is kind of like, we need it in a case of emergency. Kyle is a great attribute for us, and I think his time will come if we need it.
Thanks, guys.
Good.
Yes, I know.
All right, thank you.